Story Corner, presented by Jennifer. What made the detective suspicious? May Fanny's balcony stuck out 6 feet from the building. Had she jumped, or been thrown, her body couldn't have landed a foot from the building. When May came down to watch TV at Emily's, they argued, and Emily hit her on the head. Later, she dropped the body from the window of her balcony-free apartment. Okay, for those of you who deduced correctly, very good job. We are going to move right on into our New Year's mystery. So that'll give all of you another chance to try and solve a mystery, a holiday mystery. And this one is Stick 'em Up. At 9:30 a.m., retired teacher Angela Potts entered Roscoe's Cafe and plopped down at a table across from Sheriff Chucky Jones. "Late breakfast?" she asked, watching him tuck into pancakes. "Brunch. Like you need a meal between breakfast and lunch." Sheriff Jones kept chewing. "It's my New Year's Eve resolution. Eat a fourth meal a day." Before she could reply, his phone buzzed. He listened, then gasped. "The bank's been robbed." First National was a block away. They arrived to find the manager, a security guard, and 2 tellers standing in a nervous group. Around 9:15, a man wearing a baseball cap and sunglasses had come in carrying a briefcase. He walked straight to Judy, the younger teller, and demanded she fill the briefcase with large bills. "Did he show a weapon?" the sheriff asked. "No, but he had a gun." "But he said he had a gun," Judy said, near tears. "The whole time he kept one hand in his pocket, holding the gun pointed at me. The other in the the other on the briefcase, even while I was filling it. So much money people just deposited from the holidays. This is bad." He glanced around. "Cameras?" "Down," the manager said. "Where were you?" the sheriff asked the guard. His name tag said J. Bradley. Bradley's face reddened. "Break. I'd gone out back for a smoke." "Do you take a break at the same time every day?" Angela asked. "No, it was just bad luck." "Maybe." To the others she said, "How long after the guard left did this happen? Anyone remember?" "I remember," replied Ethel, the older teller. "I'm sure Mr. Bradley had just gone out the back door when the robber came in the front. So someone tipped him off." Angela turned to Deputy Fred Pewitt, who had just arrived, and whispered, "Fred, find out from the phone company if there were any outgoing calls from the bank lobby around 9:15. While they waited, the sheriff asked Judy for a description of the robber. She frowned, thinking. Early 30s, stocky, green eyes, dark hair, and a blue jacket. "I'm not as observant as Judy," Ethel added, "but I did notice khaki pants and black work boots." "Anybody see his vehicle?" Sheriff Jones asked. No one had. He was mulling things over when Deputy Pewitt returned. Two calls went out at 9:10 and 9:14, he said. The first one was to a number on Magnolia Street from the manager's office. "That's my house," the manager explained. "I called my wife." And the other was to a mobile number from... Pewitt walked behind the counter and checked the numbers on the 2 phones. This teller station. That's mine, Ethel exclaimed. But I wasn't even at my station, she said. I was checking the ATM just before the guy came in. So you're saying that someone else used your phone? Angela asked. I'm saying I didn't. Well, it won't matter if we have the robber's phone number and his phone is still on. We can pinpoint his location, right, Fred? Pruitt nodded. We sure can. We'll catch him and ask him who his accomplice was. Judy's face went pale. Angela stared at her. Or would you rather confess now? Judy's eyes widened. What? I didn't. Read her rights, Chucky. When Detective Pruitt had led the teller away, the sheriff turned to Angela. How'd you know? She smiled. Judy might be observant, she said, but she's not very smart. Why did Angela suspect the accomplice? Write your answers in the comment section and tune in next time for the answer.